When did you witness a perfect military comeback? Our platoon sergeant was this tiny woman, maybe 5'2", built like a bird. Sergeant First Class Miller had been deployed twice, earned her stripes the hard way, but looked like she belonged in high school. New lieutenant arrived straight from West Point. Bradley was his name, 6'4", football player build. Daddy was a general. Thought he knew everything about leadership from reading textbooks. First week, he's micromanaging everything, questioning Miller's decisions, undermining her authority in front of the troops. Classic butterbar behavior, but worse because he clearly thought women didn't belong in combat units. During morning formation, Bradley starts lecturing about proper military bearing, keeps glancing at Miller like she's the problem. Some people think rank comes from time served rather than competence. Miller stays silent, professional, but you could see her jaw tightening. Things escalated during our field training exercise. Simulated urban warfare, paintball ammunition, full gear. Bradley decides to demonstrate proper clearing techniques by taking point himself. Charges into the first building like Rambo, gets immediately tagged by 3 opposing force members hiding in obvious positions, dead within 30 seconds. Miller calmly reorganizes the squad, uses proper tactics, hand signals, coordinated movement, clears 5 buildings without losing a single man. Textbook execution. Bradley's furious. That was just luck. Anyone could have done that. Miller finally speaks up. Sir, would you like to demonstrate again? Reset the exercise. This time, Miller plays opposing force. Bradley gets the same squad, same equipment, same buildings. She positions herself in a second floor window with a perfect view of the entrance. Bradley storms in again, same aggressive approach. Miller tags him before he makes it 3 steps. Let's try again, sir, Miller says sweetly. Round 3. Bradley attempts stealth this time. Miller's moved to a different position, tags him from the stairs. Round 4. Miller's in the basement, gets him with a ricochet shot. 5 more attempts, 5 more deaths. Squad's trying not to laugh. Bradley's getting redder each time. Finally, Miller calls him over. Sir, permission to demonstrate proper room clearing? She takes the same squad into the same buildings. Methodical approach. Pie the corners, check angles, communicate constantly. Clears everything in 4 minutes without taking a single hit. Squad's watching in amazement. This is how it's supposed to work. Bradley's humiliated but not finished. Fine, but this is just training. Real combat is different. Wrong thing to say. Miller pulls out her phone, shows him a video from her last deployment. Helmet camera footage of her clearing an actual insurgent compound in Afghanistan. Same techniques, real bullets, real lives on the line. Sir, I've done this for real. 47 building clearances in Kandahar province, 0 friendly casualties under my command. Would you like to see my Bronze Star citation? Dead silence. Even the opposing force stopped to listen. Bradley's stammering now. I didn't know. I mean, your record wasn't. Miller cuts him off with the most professional voice imaginable. Sir, perhaps we could discuss leadership philosophy in private? I'd be happy to share some real-world experience. That evening, Miller spent 2 hours teaching Bradley everything she'd learned downrange. Not humiliating him, just sharing knowledge. Professional development. Month later, Bradley publicly credited Miller with making him a better officer. Started asking for her input on everything. Turned into one of the best lieutenant-sergeant partnerships I ever saw. But the real comeback? 6 months into deployment, Bradley got pinned down by sniper fire. Miller maneuvered their squad through hostile territory, flanked the enemy position, and pulled him out under fire. Saved his life using the exact same tactics she'd tried to teach him that day in training. Bradley put her in for a Silver Star. In his recommendation, he wrote, Sergeant First Class Miller exemplifies the warrior ethos. She leads from the front, trains from experience, and protects her soldiers with unmatched skill and courage. He never questioned her authority again. Neither did anyone else who heard that story.